need that real hip hop in your life, you need the International Reign Supreme show.
You know, we're gonna start it off. You know, school's in the building. It's the night before the presidential election. Right now, Massive Sounds is banging in your eardrums. So, we got to keep this banging for the podcast streets.
And right about now, you are rocking with the best. The International Supreme Team is in the building. It's a special night. Shouts out to my brother, Dice Game Group in the building. Mr. International, Remo Williams is here. Friday One is in the building. We ready to rock. It's culture, it's hip hop. We are International Supreme Team. Let's get it.
Uh-oh.
What's good, people?
School. First of all, I have a question to ask.
Right.
How are you still a Cowboys fan?
Well, brother, it's like this. I'm gonna be a Cowboy fan. It's never gonna change. We don't have our bad season. I'm to the point where it is what it is.
Okay,
and I'm not even stressing it. As long as Giants doing horrible, I'm happy.
Look.
You straight, bro?
Yeah, I had a minor difficulty, but
it's all good.
Yeah, I'm ready. Not to gang up on you, but to compliment what Taraji said. I don't know how, man. That's a real abusive relationship, bro. It's just bad. Even when it's good, it goes bad, dog. And
listen,
I mean,
you know what? There's the Cowboys. There's that badass female that do some fucked up shit, but you can't leave.
No.
The Cowboys are the practice squad.
No, Joe side, bro. On Joe side, we like. We have fucked up seasons. This is our worst season right now so far. But I'm so proud. You know what I'm saying? This is like that's like Knicks fans. You know how Knicks fans are the Knicks, right? That's like Knicks fans. The Knicks fans, they went through some shit and everything.
No, this is not like the Knicks fans, and I'm gonna tell you why. As a Knicks fan, see the orange and blue right there. So as a Knicks fan, look, listen, we understand that we go through a drought, right, and we go through a desert. Right, and then we go through a rebuilding stage, and we got to try that out, right? Stuff like that. We don't hold on to dead weight. We don't hold on to situations that drag us down. And look, we don't make all the best decisions neither. But listen, man, if it's time to blow it up and let it go, it's time to blow it up and let it go, man. And
I agree with that. Listen, I like that Prescott. But I don't like him like that. You gave him all that money. Now niggas don't know how to throw a football, don't know how to do shit. CeeDee Lamb always been good every year. Now he gets his bread. Now it's like, well, you know what? Watching the game, he's getting double teamed because Dak is throwing to him too much. If you throw it to the guy too much, he's only get double teamed. You got to play out there and throw it to. And to Jerry Jones, if this gets to him, how the fuck you not pull a trigger on King Henry? This nigga lived in Dallas and wanted to come to Dallas. You was on some I don't know what you think about. So I hope this gets to you. I really hope it does, bro. Because that was some bullshit right there. I'm happy we got Zeke back. That's what's up. I like Zeke. Zeke freaked the beast, feed the beast named Zeke. We'll never shit on him. But we would have had Derrick Henry. We could have had more. We could have had money to get Zeke and pay Dak. But like I said, he think he make little business of football money-wise. But come on, bro. Let the people who know the players pick the players. You stay in the office, take care of the money. So if we can trade our owner, I'll be fucking happy as shit. But we can't. He's on. But
All right. So that's the Cowboy news with your man Scooby Scoop. Word.
Best people you want to see back around the Cowboy fan, get somewhere in the set, but the flag is always in the back.
Yeah, absolutely, man. There's a lot going on. Either that or I'm paying attention to too much. Um, you know, the other day we just celebrated Prodigy and Mobb Deep's birthday, his heavenly birthday. And he
Yes.
would have been 50 had he been alive.
Right.
Then turn around and we lose Quincy Jones, 91
Man,
years old,
Mm-hmm.
lived an incredible life. So, on one hand, I remember exactly where I was when I found out that Prodigy passed away. I had just
hmm
got off a flight in New York and it was ill because I was still in the airport when I heard about it. And it was like, wow, man, I come home to news of one of my favorite MCs from my favorite group passed away, right? So it's like if you got to hear the news anywhere, you heard it back home, it's kind of like brings you full circle. Today, I wake up, I find out about Q, and I'm instantly crushed, right? If there's anybody on my celebrity list I ever wanted to meet, Quincy Jones is one of them. If you ever got a chance to shake his hand or, be in the same room as him, consider yourself incredibly blessed because I wish I was one of them. And I know that I have the book, his autobiography, right? It was one of the last books I ordered when you could do the Columbia House thing. Remember that back in the days? You get the
Yep.
CD, the book or two.
yeah.
All right, so I got the book, and I knew that I had it, and I knew it was somewhere where I could just get to it. Right, it's not buried. Come to find out, both of their books are on the shelf in my office, sitting right next to each other by the light in my office. So it's Q and Prodigy right by the light in my office, and I was just like, yo, that's dope. So I plan on reading Q's book again just because, but I definitely wanted to take a moment to reflect on that, say rest in heaven to the both of them. Um, the last show I made reference to Clark Kent, to DJ Mr. C,
Right.
and it's just so much going on, man. On both sides of the spectrum, where it's like, life and situations, and then great music, and other shit to look forward to and be excited about for the year, right? Because the way that I see it, I think 24 has been a really dope year for hip hop,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah,
So
look,
I definitely wanted to build with y'all about that. Um, do either one of y'all have like a Quincy Jones moment or a Prodigy Mobb Deep moment?
I'm going to give my first real introduction to Quincy Jones, Secret Garden, back in the day.
Secret.
Yes, Barry White was on that song. Al B. Sure was on that song. Um, I think it was somebody else. But either way, that was really my real first introduction to Quincy Jones. I knew about him. I never really got listened to his music. But then when that song came out, I was a fan of that song, and I saw the video. Okay, so
I could
then I
feel
just
that.
went.
I could feel that. I remember that video. Um, I'll put it to you like this, yo. It's on the strength of my mom's that I saw that video. I or knew the song because
Yeah,
she was rocking it, right? So I kind of feel like if you didn't get one song, you ain't getting that one piece of music from Quincy Jones. I really blame your parents. I blame your family.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Private violation. Yeah,
I mean,
you should.
I got a lot of like my mom's playing it, but always with me, it was We Are the World. You know what I'm saying? Like I know he did a lot of other stuff. I know he worked with Michael Jackson and everything. Before I was like when he put We Are the World together, I'm like, damn, that shit was hard. That shit was like how you got all these celebrities and everything to get together, make this one classical Living Through Time song. You know what I'm saying? And he orchestrated all that and made it all happen. Like that right there was dope. Now, Prodigy, Video Music Box. Video Music Box was when I first heard Mobb Deep first joint. And then I was like, yo, this was a beast. And at the time, I didn't know he was from Hempstead. I know that. You know what I'm saying? Something high. And I found out, I said, oh, so I said, oh, shit. All right, cool. And after that, we was, bro, on and on. Every other Mobb Deep joint was always on it and everything. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, my first experience with late. Hearing him was on Video Music Box and everything. So, hell yeah.
You know, I'm gonna go with Taraji on this one. Secret Garden might have been the first thing that I could be like, put a name to a face about. But when he came out with You Put a Move on My Heart with Tamia, yo, I just knew I was going Romeo somebody's daughter, kid. Like, that was the record. And for me, like, at this point, like, I'm getting into production. You know, I've learned a lot from Secret Garden up to now, because we had Secret Garden, but he also gave us Tevin Campbell.
Right.
Yes.
He had a song with Tevin that put him on. Tomorrow may bring better you, better me. Right? That record. So when I heard the joint with him and Tamia, that's what sent me down the rabbit hole with him. Right? And thanks to hip hop, when I first heard Running from
Far Side.
Yeah, from Far Side. Finding out that they, sampled his record, and then finding out that DJ Jazzy Jeff, the Fresh Prince, would sample another one of his records. That sent me. And by the time I got the autobiography, I'm in my young 20s at the time. This is early 2000s. And just blown away at the history, the people he worked with, and the fact that as a black man, I don't believe he ever had to compromise who he was.
Right. No, I don't think so.
Right? And he was always the boss of the show. You know what I mean? With him being the conductor and, putting orchestras together and stuff like that. He's always been in a position of power when it came to his music. And this is talking about like way before getting to Michael. You know what I'm saying? So if people really do the knowledge on who he is, what he did before he got to Michael, you would understand how he was able to produce Michael and how to not only assist, but kind of mold him into what he needed Michael to be on these records that he was producing, right? Because remember, he is a extraordinary producer at the end of the day. But again, if you do the knowledge of everything he did way before then, like what he did in Paris and overseas and all of that, incredible, man.
I feel
like we lost an icon.
Right.
After 91 years of life, how much more do you want to keep going, right?
You left Jib, you left Jules, you left archives, massive samples. Like, I don't care what you are, where you from. Quincy Jim.
Word. So we're gonna keep this moving, man. God bless them. A Tribe Called Quest is in the Hall of Fame. Mary J. Blige is in the Hall of Fame. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Shout out to Mary, but we're gonna keep this hip hop. A couple of years ago, maybe 2-3 years ago, Tribe was
Right.
supposed to be in the Hall of Fame, and they didn't make it, and I was pretty pissed off. Do I think everybody should be in it? No, but do I think that people who really blaze the trail, like the Tribe Called Quest did, rest of having to fight? Absolutely. Y'all got any opinions? I know their opinions are going to be positive, right? So I don't even want to say that I have any opinions on y'all and the Hall of Fame thing. What I do want to ask is a very similar question to Quincy. Can you recall the first time that you heard Tribe or you heard Q-Tip and, reflect on that real quick?
I'll tell you one me.
Go ahead.
First time I heard Tribe, the music box. I was at home, I watched, the music box, and he was like, new group Tribe Called Quest. And it was Beneath Apple Bum. So first time I heard it, I'm like, no, I'm sorry, my fault. It was I Left My Wallet in El Segundo. That's the first joint I heard. And I'm like, and I'm sitting, I'm like, yo, these niggas right here, they remind me of fucking De La Soul at first. The way, saying the way he dressed and everything, and like the rhythm stuff like that. So I'm like, I bet. And then after I heard it again, I was like, yo, I like these niggas right here. And then that's when I heard Beneath Apple Bum, and then Scenario. And there was a Scenario, they killed in Scenario. Well, everybody know Fife Dog, but rest in peace, Fife for them. But that's the first time I heard about them was on the music box and everything. And then I remember one joint that I didn't really like. I think you had it, bro. I think it was We Got the Jazz, something like that. I know the one Tribe Called Quest joint that I ain't give it that much. So you said, nah, bro, listen to this shit, is fire. And I don't know if it was the one called something Jazz, but I know something to do with jazz, but it was Tribe, and you put me on to it, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, it sounds like we got the jazz off the second album, third album maybe.
And everything. So Tribe is definitely like, I'm happy that the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, they deserve it. Like they've got their mark in there. I mean, shoot, that's what's up. Queens.
For me, I left my wallet in El Segundo, and I didn't get People's Instinctive Travels until I heard Bonita Applebum. Cause down here they had a show with Dee Barnes called Pump It Up. She used to host that show. So
That show.
outside of her and Yo MTV Raps, at the Rap City wasn't around yet. So I'm watching Yo MTV Raps and Pump It Up. So that's the only hip hop. That's the only way I'm getting, So I went and bought it, Bonita Applebum, and then it was just I like Tribe from then on. You know what I mean? Like it was I was already a fan of hip hop, so then just to add that on was beautiful.
For me,
Bro, I want to say one thing before you tell us yours. Once we finish that, I want to know what was your favorite Tribe Called Quest album. But go ahead, say what you got to say.
oh, you stink bastard. All right, I'm gonna think about that as I say this. Like School, I grew up with Video Music Box. If it came on the box, I saw it. I used to have a one tape deck recorder. I had one speaker, play, record, stop, pause, fast forward. I don't even think I had rewind on it. And I would take that recorder and I would record the videos onto that tape. And that was my tape. You know what I'm saying? Then once I got like a real box where I could record off the radio, or I could use my mom's stereo to record off the radio, that's when I upgraded. You know what I'm saying? I was able to upgrade from there.
I miss those days, but
watching I Lost My Wallet and El Segundo was the first time that I would see all of them and kind of bug out because they were different, being Afrocentric. That was different. The garments and everything. I would first hear Q-Tip not realizing who he was on Jungle Brothers, the promo. Because Red Alert used to rock that during his set on 98.7 Kiss. I'm going back to the late 80s on that. You know what I mean? And it was dope. It was dope, and I was caught. I didn't quite get it, but I was caught up in it. Then Benita Applebum dropped, and I was like, Benita Applebum. Like, I just remember this name not making any sense. Like, it wasn't Veronica or Jessica or Deborah or Sheila. You know what I mean? It was Benita. Like, I never heard of a Benita. Then the remix came out, and I was like,
that was hard.
I think this is some fire.
She got a
Ain't
little
Boob's question about my favorite album.
I gained 20 pounds.
God, man. It's
Midnight Marauders.
It's really difficult to choose Midnight Marauders or Low End Theory, but I gotta go with Low End Theory. I think for me, you gotta understand, like, I got so many jewels of knowledge from hip hop. I got so many jewels and knowledge from A Tribe Called Quest at a very pivotal point in my life, to be honest, right? I'm like 15 years old, 14, 15 years old. And because of Low End Theory, I'm hearing songs about date rape. I'm hearing songs about Sky Pages. I'm hearing songs and lines about industry folks is shady. So it's really hard, man. If I gotta choose one, gun to the head, I'm going with Low End Theory.
Okay.
But Midnight Marauders, it's A and B, bro. Like, Midnight Marauders, I was one of those dudes that wished that I was cool enough and known enough to be on the cover. I remember looking at the cover and being able to name so many people off the cover. Like,
that was crazy.
I really wish I could have done that, right?
You niggas had mad artists on that cover. And that is something that's going to happen.
Sorry, I definitely wanted to talk about that. So listen, man, we've been taking a slightly different tone and direction with our podcast and with our content. And, you know, there are a few things that I do want to start to discuss about the characters in our community, right? The people who kind of make this thing tick sometimes. I find it insane.
Yo, bro.
Yo.
You need your volume a little bit higher.
Speaking volume?
Yeah, all right, I get you now.
Okay. So I find it totally insane that 6ix9ine got arrested for allegedly violating the terms of his supervised release. I don't play his music. I don't support him, and I feel the need to say that because I don't know him musically. I know him, let's say, social media wise, right? I know the character he is, the theatrics he is, and the snitch that he's become. I saw a few weeks ago that he had an opportunity to sign a $6 million contract. He signs the contract. One of the very few stipulations in the contract is you can't get in trouble. In order for him to get this $6 million, because it wasn't $6 million up front, it was you get X amount of money to do the album, and you do X amount of money to do the shows to go on tour, valuing the contract at $6 million. There is nothing you could do to rattle me, to make me jeopardize
I'm
focused $6 million in my name. This one is in my name. I ain't got to split this with no kids, no baby mothers, no ex-wives.
Or me.
It's mine. All I gotta do is stay at it though.
I mean, you got people that they say, I don't know the music like that. I just know from off social media. And you do who you are, you are. But sometimes even even the hood niggas be like, "Word, this is mine. All I do is they'll think about it. I'm gonna do it. They gonna do it because like, yo, fam, you getting $6 million to you. Like, so you got to nobody. This is going straight to you, straight to you, straight to you. You decide you want to do something wild. Like again, don't know great music. Just know what he do on social media and let's put it out there. And it's like, bro, so you want to be that damn hood and that thing, I'm this, that, third, and fucking blow 6 million? Even I can't pin tell you, bro, you stupid as fuck. I would have sat there and hated myself.
Mind you now, hold on, real quick. He in the same facility as Diddy.
Right.
And because of his celebrity status, he's going to be in the same section as Diddy, which is called the SHU, SHU, right? So everybody's in Brooklyn.
Wow.
I met those conversations.
And
but
listen,
I'm telling you that, man, like that's stupid, bro. I mean, that's stupid.
I don't find it coincidental that the feds and everybody is raiding the jail.
Yeah, this is the sign. This is the sign that your website suck. How you call yourself an entrepreneur and got a sucky ass website? Let's do better. Let's be better. Okay, let's do better. But it's okay. Cause with this sign comes a resolution. True Digital Marketing, we make fugly websites something beautiful. That's what we do. We specialize in that. We also specialize in SEO. I would tell you the acronym, it's no point because you're not going to remember it. But basically, if you Google something and you wonder like how they get their businesses at the top of the list, that's how. And we do it. Social media management, we handle it. And let's say you don't even have time to be working on your website on a monthly or daily or whatever basis. We got that too. We maintain all of that, whether daily, weekly, or monthly. Interested?
Okay.
Yeah, that's you saying, bro, about 6'9", Diddy.
Yo, so yeah, man. They're in the same jail, same section, and what you call it? 6ix9ine got a court hearing on November 12th.
Okay.
And that'll determine how long and whatever it's going to be. So, he may not have to spend much time, but see, the thing that I don't know, and I don't care enough to go find out, I don't know is in how long his probation situation was set up. You know what I'm saying? So,
Okay.
knowing that would be half the battle, but I don't care enough to go figure it out. So, it just, which leads me to us talking about Diddy's situation. Me and Taraji talked about it. We talked about it pretty briefly, and I would keep it that way. To my understanding, I know he's still trying to get out. I know that his trial starts in May of next year, and I'm just going to keep it there for now. You know what I mean?
Okay. I mean, it's constant memes coming out about it. It's really become, it's really become a meme. What do you call it? And I'm making this one up. It's really a meme follow me leader type thing because, just people making memes everywhere about it. But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting part.
It's a spectacle, and I've seen some funny ones, but the situation really ain't funny at the end of the day.
No.
The last thing I heard about it was they were talking about the NDAs that people have signed, saying that you couldn't talk about him for 20 years, even after he's dead. You can't talk about him or talk about him. Well, that was the situation. Look, man, that's the crazy part, right? The crazy part is we got Diddy in jail and 6ix9ine, back in jail, and Little Durk got a huge situation, right?
That shit is crazy.
That is crazy.
Like, it's like, and again, it's what I said last time. You know, you got people who say they thugs, but when time comes, you did time. But then you want to go ahead and do what you did. Come to care. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, if you gonna hold down on it because you did what you did and hold down on what you did. Am I like that? No, no way near like that. That's not me. Like, what people say they do. You did most of your time, how it may be. He honored what he was gonna do for you. He honored it to the T, and then blessed you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, then you turn around and do. It's crazy. This is crazy. It's crazy. You know.
So yeah, man, we can't really ignore that anymore, and we really can't co-sign any kind of his negative behavior. It makes us look bad. It makes our children look bad because it's all a reflection on us when we put ourselves in these situations. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
Right.
again, like I don't really have much to say on it, but I know that we haven't even scratched the surface with that situation, and it is what it is. But Young Thug is coming home. Actually, he's home.
Yes.
So I guess you can't say that you beat the charges if you pleaded guilty and copped the plea, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can't really say case, right?
No, I won't say that.
But the biggest part is he gets to come home. Now here's the thing. He's banned from Atlanta.
Yeah. That's
and I'm
wild.
wondering, like, how is that gonna work out for life and surroundings, right? It's like kind of weird. It's almost like if I was banned from Houston, right? Or if I was banned from Miami and I live in Florida, right? Like, how do you move around when you're from this place, right?
He probably got the city that he calls his second home that he might be gonna go to. But like I said, it ain't like home. Ain't nothing like home. What you know how it may be. But he definitely had another spot that he probably call home. Like, you know what? This is my official home now. So but at least he's coming home. It won't be his home, but it'll be home.
Yeah, that's for real, man. He got a bit of a sticky situation. I think he still has 15 years of probation or 20 years of probation.
He got mad probation. I don't know. I know it's up there. I know it's up there.
Wow.
Really
I say,
So, hey, yeah, I go see I go to, you know what I'm saying? But he gonna be good. Like I say, he gonna be home. He's gonna be good.
Yeah.
You gotta be dedicated and you gotta be prepared. Like, all right, it's gonna be a long haul. Fuck it. You wanna go back in no more? I do.
Well, he definitely spent enough time in there, and I'm glad that it's over. And I pray for people all the time, and all kind of people, whether they're celebrities or not. If it's on my heart, I speak on it. And you could play the tape back. We've spoken about this situation quite a few times leading up to the point where it was, then it was, then it was, we're at a place where he's home, so that's what's up. All right, shifting gears, yo. Here's the brighter side of the situation. I think music-wise, we're in a really great space.
oh, definitely.
I think that we got really great projects from a lot of great artists from across the board. Every so often, I gotta reflect on the entire wall, not just the picture that we made. You got, look, I respect the streets. Y'all know I do. Right? I always gotta co-sign everything. with that being said, I'm hearing from the streets real heavy that Glorilla album is really dope.
Okay.
Cool.
You said Gorilla?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I downloaded it then.
Okay. I thought you might have been.
No,
already-
but I'm going to. I've been talking with others, but I'm going to. I told you like, when she rhymed, she give me that gangster boo vibe, that gangster boo. You know what I'm saying? A little bit raw, nigga, the way she sound. Not saying she sound like her, but the voice. You know what I'm saying? How her voice sound, knowing it come out raw, a little bit light and everything. So it was like, you know.
I'm also hearing really good things about Love the Genius.
That album's hard.
I haven't got to it yet, but okay.
Jay Noir got an album out.
That
She
album's
got a
good too.
song with Rhapsody that I played on Massive Sounds. I forget the name of it. Black Girl, I think it's called.
It is called Black Girl.
Ooh, it's fire. It's so ooh. Rhapsody really lays into her voice, her point of view, her position. She's reminding y'all again, you know, it's a really great song. And you know, I may not support a lot of the stripper culture music, as I like to kind of refer to it. I'm not into Lotto. I'm not into Sexy Red. I ain't into Trippy Red either, right? I'm just not. That's not my lane. But I acknowledge it because you have a huge following, a huge fan base. They do their numbers. They got huge support. So, you know, it is what it is. Yet and still, I feel like there's been a balance between Meg the Stallions and the Love the Genius.
Okay.
Bars, the Rhapsodies, the Cyrock, right? She got new joints out. So I'm paying attention to that space where the ladies are really keeping a balance. I don't believe that it's such a takeover as people see it. I believe that if you add the commercial space in, I want to say it looks good overall, right? Because we don't have a lot of the same MCs that we had holding us down on that level. Some of the people I think about is Fabulous, for one. I think Fabulous was one of the MCs that would do features with everybody, especially on the R&B side. That kind of kept us in the game, right? Because it's Fab, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm just going to leave that pin right there. We're getting joints from Lou in Exile. That's incredible.
Right.
I want to throw Uncle John in there. Y'all not familiar with Uncle John, get familiar. Willie the Kid.
I like Willie the Kid because of you. You feel me, Willie the Kid?
Yeah, Deutschmark 4 is nice.
Yeah. Or Daniel's Son and Finn, or Daniel's Son and Future Wave.
Yo, Skazu got something out with Method Man. I ain't hear it yet, but you know.
It's on Massive Sounds. I'm playing it.
Oh, see.
Okay. UFO feed.
You tuned in. It's really UFO feed and Spanish Ran.
Yes.
Definitely.
DJ Muggs has been in his bag all this year, crazy.
Yeah, him and Crime Apple.
Yeah.
In RLX.
Man, that album is bananas.
I ain't going for it. Even I'm sorry.
I can't sit here and complain about him. Not this side, right? Talk about the balance on the commercial level. Tyler the Creator with his new
We had
album.
some of that earlier.
Yeah, I done got through that. Yo, we winning.
Big time.
Winning. I don't
Ring.
the drama side of the culture to bring down the significance that we're having on the music side. Because on the music side, on the culture side, yo, we're having a really great 24. And then Skyzoo let that Method Man joint go. I know an album about to follow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And we just got 2 Westside Gun projects.
So I hear you.
We got 2 Westside Gun projects.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know, we got 38 and
Benny.
Butcher. Dude, we got Rome. We got Rome Streets and Derringer, yo.
And the album is nice. Like,
yo, we definitely winning heavy in hip hop.
Crazy.
Winning.
We got the Freddie Gibbs talking about. I ain't get that one yet. New Freddie Gibbs.
Hey, that Gibbs is all right. That Gibbs is all right. Yeah, that Gibbs is all right, man. I ain't gonna front. I jumped to that. Hey. Yeah, that Gibbs is all right, man.
You know who got a joint now too with JID? Absol.
Ooh, that's on Massive Sounds too.
Another one.
Yo,
RJ Payne got a Congress project.
But the song is crazy.
Yeah.
It's called Crazy.
They're not saying no, but Absol got some verses.
Yo, listen, man. Listen. I'm glad you said that, because that triggered the last thing I wanted to talk about before we wrap. Yo, man, I gotta tip my hat to old CBD as a record label staff, crew, and a bunch of homies. TDE is one of the best, if not the best, label right now running. Straight up. And with the addition of Doshi, yo, did you hear her album?
No.
Huh?
Did you hear her album? I'm actually feel some kind of way for not mentioning her without mentioning the other female topics and everything.
I heard it on. I heard a single. I ain't hear what album yet. It's out now.
Yeah. That's how I came across. What she call it? Boom bap rap. I found that by going through her album. I didn't know she had made a video for it and all of that.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out to her, yo. She's really dope.
That name again?
Doshi.
Everybody, Doshi.
DOCHE with a line over it, I think.
If anything, when my brother's master cut it, he gonna put it for a screen, Doshi.
Yeah, you know it's coming.
Yeah. Bet.
So yeah, man, I think that they are really, really killing the game. I believe J-Rock got an album coming.
You got one coming soon.
We have what you call it, Schoolboy Q's album.
Yeah, Blue Lips. Yeah, man.
SZA.
That's hard.
He killing it, man.
Yeah, I don't even know any of her records, but I know she a superstar.
Yeah, off the rap. Okay. I'll check her out.
Trying to think, man. You know, I'm gonna hate this feeling because I know in about 20 minutes I'm gonna be like, I wanted to say that on the show. But yo, you've been great. I know that we got to start putting together our top list for 24. That's going to be fun. I really
Right.
do doing that.
That's gonna be a nice list.
Yeah, man.
Catching up to do. Yo, you know what I want to do next? The next show, I want to
What's
talk
up?
producers that are relevant to us today.
Okay. Bet.
And the tricky part is you can't name any of the producers that's been in the game forever. Like I can't mention Alchemist.
Okay.
Okay,
I can't make the mugs.
you can't mention Muggs. Nope. Like
Alright.
those dudes are out of here. You
Okay.
know. When
Well,
you
then I
talk
gotta change my
about,
whole list.
huh?
I gotta change my whole list because my shit looking like usual suspects out this bitch.
Yeah. It can't look like usual suspects.
Man, it's looking like usual suspects.
I'm gonna give y'all some time because the truth is, I'm not sure if y'all really paying attention like that. Like a few days ago, I was in the car and I think it might have been Sway in the morning going through Hit Boy's list of joints that he's done over the years.
Yeah.
Yo, he started naming joints that slipped my mind. He started naming joints that I didn't even realize that he even did. And I was just like, wow. Like I was really blown away. You know, it was great music, great achievements, right? So that's what kind of got me to this point. Like, you know, I don't want to talk about RZA and Primo and Dilla. You know, I want to leave that all in the bag and say, who's been hot and relevant over the last 5, 6 years, right?
Okay.
So that opens the discussion to like Nicholas Craven. I would love to talk about Nicholas Craven joint.
August phenomenon.
You know what? That's a really great conversation. It really is.
Cooking Soul. You know I talk Cooking Soul.
So another one, right? I'll take that. I think we could get to 10. I think we
Yeah.
could.
Oh yeah.
And I want that to be the goal because I remember how passionate we were about Dr. Dre, RZA, like all the producers I started naming. Q-Tip, once we realized that Q-Tip was doing everything. Lost Professor, you know, he done gave us great music that he done produced from
Havoc.
Nobody else. Huh?
The Havoc.
Havoc, incredible.
It was like
Oh, we got them. They there.
it's like we still have it, but you know, as generation, the cats are doing it now. We show them love, but we know for a fact that they they making noise, heavy noises like how old heads are doing. The ones that the OG, you know what I'm saying?
I think V Don is super dope, man. So I want to have that discussion.
Okay.
Anything else y'all wanted to kick it about before we wrap?
Nah, I'm watching football.
All right, that's the best.
Yeah, pay to the league, man. Well, listen, man. We here, man. We ain't going nowhere, man. We got shows coming, man. It's you know, it's hip hop, man. We culture, we vibing.
Oh, matter of fact, my bad. Cut you off and cut you off. Y'all listen. Put y'all in. I do got something to say. We gotta tell you a story about the Bodega and the Dice game. You're gonna love our people.
What?
You're gonna love our people. Bodega and the Dice game coming soon. Trust me. I got some funny stories, though. I got some funny stories. Like, I know I didn't get around, but I got it. My brother. You know what I'm saying? Bodega and the Dice game. Go ahead, Charles. My bad.
Look, man. You heard Dice Game School, man. It's coming, man. But we culture, we hip hop, man. Mr. International, Dice Game School, 2 hours day one, man. We that international supreme team. Let's go.
Yo, when we leave out, hey, you already know. Smoke
You
me.
know what we do. And that supreme team the best. All right.
All right.
Peace.